And good morning, people. Welcome back to Persona 5 Royal. We are in Madarame's palace, the museum. We've made our way fairly far. Well, I say fairly far, it's not a great distance, but we're somewhere. Yeah, what, 3 layers of mapping? Maybe we're not as far as I thought. We have gained a few things though. Our personas now have traits, so we're gaining additional benefits in battle. We've just caught a treasure demon, which will be useful for our creation of stronger personas later. And we've had a little alone time while everyone else was hanging around some lasers. Yeah, we're now level 15. I do need to find a certain persona that I need to negotiate with, and well, we need to move forward from there. So let's head on.
I have something.
Yeah, we're not going through that. I actually don't think it actually physically allows you to go through that. So, let's go up. That looks like a big hole, but let's face it, if that security guard is walking on top of it, I think we're okay.
I have something.
That's yellow. That's likely one of the lions, actually.
I'll reveal your true form.
It is. Excellent. Yeah, let's bring that around, actually.
Come. Go down.
Let's gain at least a little bit of experience here. Alright, so let's talk to you. Lend us your power.
It seems jolly. Try cracking a joke.
So it's an upbeat one. Cuteness. What are we going to do to you? Sure. Excellent. Shisa.
You've got a new mask, Joker.
Actually very important for my plans. 60 experience, even with the negotiations happening, not too bad. I'm actually going to be negotiating with them a little more, because I actually want that Shisa to be level 17, I believe. Currently it's only level 15, and if you remember what we learnt at the very beginning, negotiating with personas that are already in your team gains them experience. Double Fangs, Skullcracker, and Frey. Double Fangs is light physical damage to one foe 2 times. Skullcracker, medium chance of confuse with medium damage. and Frey is light nuke damage. So we've got two sources of that right now, and it's only weak against psychic attacks, which currently don't exist on enemies. So we're perfectly fine. It's actually it's also weak against dark, which I think there's only one enemy that uses dark attacks at the moment. No, there's two. There's two enemies that use dark attacks, which we'll be getting to later. And its trait decreases SP cost of nuclear skills by half. Yeah, we're making a beeline into these because yeah, I'm not going to resist a treasure chest in the ladies' toilets if there's no one else in there. And the men's toilets gets a little bit of jewellery. Chakra choker, 10% SP. It's not too bad actually, but still not anything I'm going to use right now.
Enemy ahead! Be careful!
Focus.
Hello there.
I'll reveal your true form.
That's all it takes for me.
Okay, now that that's done, let's move on a little bit further. Yeah, it did have a Shisa in there, but it was sort of with a volatile enemy and it blew up. If you think guards are the only sort of enemy types, though, not quite.
Beautiful golden ratio. This'll be worth a fortune.
Yeah, we've also got some secretaries.
I'll reveal your true form.
Doesn't actually change the enemy or what type of enemies you're going to fight. It's just another looking sprite. I think they're more likely to be female enemies that you fight, but I can't say for certain.
Whoa! Looking cool, Joker. They were nothing.
I can see it.
Excellent. Another one down. Let's move on. And, well, very big room coming up. Usually in a large room, we've had some sort of thing happen. Yeah, this is no different. And a couple of enemies show up. Luckily, they don't see us right away, and we can get involved with clearing them out. I don't think there's anything different between them either.
Whoa, badass! Okay.
Okay, excellent. So we gained one level and... That looks familiar over there, doesn't it? We need to find our way out of our room first, though. And I also need some SP. Yep, that should do. Luckily, they left a container here. Without this container, we wouldn't be able to get up. And, well... yeah. I'll take this while I'm up here, and also turn off the security. Yeah, I don't think we're getting through those bars. Not right now. So, back the way we came. That door is to lead on. However,
Oh! Hey!
I would really like that chest. and what's beyond there. So let's go this way.
I can feel it.
There is a strong enemy around the corner here.
There's a dangerous one up ahead.
So it is another one of those physical immune enemies. Unfortunately for it, however, I have two sources of nuclear damage now.
We're all knocked down.
Serves
That
you
was
right. Let's go.
incredible, Joker. Finish him. Let's do this. Go. Time for my persona. That was your skill. Finish him.
Persona! Get wrecked!
Oh, Skull, you're pathetic. Failure. I got too reckless. I'll back out and focus on support.
Ow. Yeah, I said before, these hit hard. Don't underestimate them.
We're all knocked down. That was incredible, Joker. Finish him.
So unfortunately Morgana's not going to get the experience from this one. But that's fine. Joker's the one I need the experience on. How far off level 16 are we? Not too far off actually. Morgana, can you please heal yourself? Thank you. Let's have a look through here.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Just some relax gel, nothing too special. And do want to check to see if there's any items. Ah, yeah, one at the back here. And we'll open our way forward from that. You might have noticed our little hand signal though. Just make sure I'm not forgetting anything down there. No. Okay, good. Because going this way leads to that chest. And something more. Resetsu Ofuda? Raises attack for all allies for 3 turns. Not too bad, actually. But yeah, the other reason you want to come this way.
Let's take it.
Yeah, let's. It's our first will seed here. The red will seed. The vanity seed. So Kamishida had lust. Madarame has vanity.
Our first will seed of the palace. Let's keep searching the area.
Yep, nothing else in this particular area though. So we're going to move on. And to be perfectly honest, we're actually almost done here. Because we can't actually do much more. There is a safe room over there,
There may be a safe room nearby.
which is pointed out by Morgana. And we need to go right. We actually can't go over to this safe room, so let's go and show that.
Whoa!
This is amazing.
Yeah, it's a bit golden, isn't it?
Let's go.
Yeah, you literally can't go to that safe room until you've done this first. Because, well,
Whoa! The hell?
we might be a bit trapped. It was mentioned at the start that there are obstacles in palaces at times. Say hello to our obstacle.
Are
We,
these infrared lasers? There's no way we can get past them.
yeah, we can't get past these until they're deactivated. So, yeah, good luck with that.
This level of security only proves there's something worth protecting up ahead.
Wait, there's something written on the sign. All personnel, this door can only be opened via the security room that lies beyond it. Please be cautious as it is impossible to open from the outside.
So, it's never gonna open? How are we supposed to get past?
Wait, that door. I think I've seen that pattern somewhere. Oh, right. There's no mistaking it. That's the same door I saw earlier. Guys, let's head back.
Huh? Why?
I think I know what real-world door that's based on. There may be another way to open it. In any case, I'll explain later. Come on, let's go.
Yeah, let's focus on Morgana and have them
Let's head back.
give us the idea. But we can do nothing more in this palace. Nothing. I'm going to open up this safe room. I am going to get level 17. I'm going to get level 17 on Shisa as well. And then I will meet you back at the entrance for more or should we say for less metaverse action, because we're going back to the real world.
Looks like we can use this place to rest.
Okay, we are done here. Joker is level 17, which is where I wanted him as a character right now. And also Shisa is at level 17 as well. Why did I want Shisa at level 17? Actually, it was for Rampage. We'll get into why that is later. But yeah, I wanted Rampage. Everything else is sort of just bonus right now. I've got what I wanted. We've got to the obstacle we cannot pass until that is done. So let us leave.
Well then.
Yes, I could do Persona building, but no. That's actually for when I come into this area next. I've got a few things to do in the real world first. So, doesn't seem like we've done a lot, does it?
Well,
But we're actually halfway through. It doesn't seem like we've done a lot, but there's still a lot more to go. The second half of this palace is stacked, to be perfectly honest. It's not a long dungeon, I feel, but this second half is actually fairly dangerous. So we need to be prepared going for it. That's one of the reasons why I want to be level 17.
Oh, how are we supposed to get past that door?
Well, Morgana's got an idea.
I don't know. You think there's some kind of off switch somewhere?
looks like this is where I come in.
Mona?
I have a suspicious place in mind. remember? This shack is the basis for Madarame's palace. I actually scouted it out the last time we were here.
Whoa. So this was your plan from the start?
Correct.
You only went scouting because you were bored.
So, where's this suspicious place?
It's on the second floor. I noticed an unnaturally hefty lock on a door up there.
If it's locked, that means there's something in there he doesn't want people to see.
But don't we want to be opening the door in the palace?
Yes. And we're going to do that by opening the real one in front of Madarame's eyes. Basically, we're going to change his cognition that the door is unopenable.
In other words, when we open the one in Madarame's house, that area in his palace will open on its own?
I'm not really getting it. Is that gonna work?
Trust me, there's no chance it won't open. I think. You understand, don't you, Joker?
Sort of. If you make someone... This is all about cognition and the belief. So, if you make someone think that something that was unopenable before is actually able to be opened by someone else, I guess that would change it. I think. Well, it can't hurt to try.
Well, yeah, but...
Why don't you trust me? It's worth a try.
But even then, there's still that hefty lock we have to deal with in reality, right?
That'll be a breeze. Just give me a hairpin and I'll handle it. It will take some time, though. Doing everything by myself in front of Madarame would be impossible. If only there was someone who could distract him for a while.
Huh?
Oh. Man, how are we even gonna get into his house? We'd get reported for sure if we force ourselves in.
What?
I guess the only way is having you go nude.
What?
Fancy you say that, Ryuji. I was just thinking the same thing.
This isn't funny!
We're not saying you should really get naked.
It's simply the best excuse for you to enter Madarame's house without raising suspicions. So we'd like for you to play the role of decoy, Lady Ann.
This is way too sudden! I mean, I don't even know where the locked door is!
Don't worry, I'll accompany you.
But that's still technically only me! Worst comes to worst, what if I get found out?
We can run into the palace. Or something.
Is that really gonna work? I mean, you're not giving me much confidence in this plan. Do I have to be the bait?
Well, we could ask Ryuji. I don't think that's going to work. But, well, no, I think, yeah, you have the only chance to get into that house. We're definitely not.
But what if, nothing.
All you gotta do is trick Yusuke, have him take you to that room, then just open the door.
You make it sound so easy. But if there's no other way, I don't have a choice. God! Fine, I'll do it. For justice. Seriously, you better pull this off.
If it's for your sake, Lady Ann, I won't stop scratching even if all my claws were to break.
We'll be counting on you, Morgana. Don't let Yusuke notice you, alright?
If he tries to force my clothes off, I'll tear that house down. I'm really gonna lose it if we do all this and the palace door doesn't open. Got it?
We're working to get dirt on that guy's crimes either way. It won't go to waste. Alright, let's get down and dirty tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
Earlier the better. know, just say something like, I really need it to be tomorrow. That should work, yeah?
Yeah. Tomorrow, we're going to open that obstacle.
Okay.
So, is Yusuke going along with this unknown plan? Yep. Probably went, yes, yes, come quickly. And yeah, it's the only way. Yeah, there is the part that Madarame's got to see it as well. Which means he's got to be there. What was it that Yusuke said? He's there in the morning usually, but not the afternoon, because he's at the gallery for the exhibition in the afternoon.
A palace is a reflection of how its owner views the real world. So if Madarame's cognition of reality changes, it's only natural that his palace would be affected. And all jokes aside, we really will need Lady Ann to strip for Yusuke. It's the only way.
So, well, we know what we're doing tomorrow. We do have a bit of time tonight though. So what can we do? It's only cloudy, so studying isn't really going to affect anything.
Hey!
Do I have time to read? I do. Ah, the Alluring Dancer. Sure, let's go with that.
Make sure your clothes up.
Wow! Hey!
So how far did we get? Halfway, just the same as normal.
Hey!
And conveniently enough, yeah, we get a seat on the train, which means we can finish it up. So there's 5 charm coming our way.
Wow! Oh!
Definitely a book that's probably influenced Arn. Yeah, that little corner in the library. It is a place where you can gain guts, but since the diner is open, that's actually the better choice right now. You actually gain I think you gain more stats in it both ways, or at least you gain a little bit extra knowledge. I'm not completely certain. But yeah, if I'm going to do any studying, it'll likely be during rain time at the moment, and I'll be getting extra points through that rather than in the library.
Today we're going over
The abstract concept, like beauty, and it's even possible to apply math to it. The golden ratio used in the Mona Lisa and the Parthenon is a prime example. But there's a different ratio used in Japanese art and architecture. Different parts of the world, different takes on how it is perceived. Here is the silver ratio.
Give me an answer.
So the golden ratio is 1 to 1.618. What is the silver ratio? Strangely enough, this is the reverse of a question from the original, which I answered. The question in the original was, for the answer was silver ratio, and it said, oh, what are the dimensions for this? And so deducing from that, 1 to 1.414. Well, this is the ratio of the silver.
This is it.
Precisely.
So yeah, it's a little bit of a reverse of the original question, but if you remember that, well, that was easy to answer. It's a little bit closer to the square than the golden ratio. B4 size paper is more... Actually, yes it is. A4 would be the golden ratio and B4 would be the silver ratio. Huh, didn't realise that one before, but yeah, that definitely makes sense.
Nice going.
So, additional knowledge.
I see.
Yeah, Morgana's metaverse form, I think, actually comes under the silver ratio.
Well then.
So, Arn and Morgana are heading over to Madarame's house. We're going somewhere slightly different.
On, Morgana, we're counting on you. Me and him are banned from going there, so all we can do is wait here.
No, you two have something different you'll need to do.
What do you mean?
You have to wait inside the palace. Once that door opens, sneak in and look for some kind of control room. We need to make sure the door can't close anymore after it's open.
Oh, I get it. Okay, you can leave that to us.
To think you'd really come. I assumed you were lying when you contacted me.
I'm sorry it was so sudden.
Oh, it's not a problem. But, as I told you yesterday, Sensei will be returning in about 20 or 30 minutes. So, I'm sorry if that causes some anxiety on your part.
That's why I'm here today, damn it.
What was that?
Oh, no, it was nothing.
By the way, have you gained some weight?
You think so? I weigh the same as always. Maybe I'm bloated today.
What is going on? How did you wear so much?
So then, can you, get ready here?
I need to take my clothes off, right?
Yes, please.
I'm embarrassed. Could you look the other way?
Oh,
Phew, that was tight.
tight? No, I'm doing this for art.
Don't look over here, okay? Hey, your sensei's coming back soon, right?
I believe so.
Do you think we could do this somewhere else then? A little more atmosphere would be lovely.
Well, this should be good enough.
But wouldn't a room with a lock be a bit better?
A lock?
Must a girl say more?
But the only one with a lock is Sensei's room.
Then why not there?
I can't intrude. Besides, I don't have the key.
He says he doesn't have the key. It's okay. That's why I'm here. I'll just use this hairpin.
Takamaki-san, are you about... You were wearing all this?
Don't you think it's cool today?
I suppose so. The sun is starting to set.
Right? That's why a change of location would be nice. I mean, I'm gonna take it all off.
True. It might make for a better picture if I can brighten my model's mood.
Uh-huh, that's right.
She may even be willing to try out various expressive poses for use in a dynamic composition.
What kind of poses?
Lady On, you have to act. Get back in character.
Let's go. I was just starting to get in the mood.
Wait! If you wander around, Sensei will...
Oh, it's so hot.
We really can't use any other room.
Hey, why not this one?
Please wait!
I'm counting on you, Mona.
How is this working?
Are they seriously gonna be able to pull this off? She was saying stuff like, I'll just seduce him with my acting, but that sounds out of her league. Plus, we ain't got one sign this place is gonna open. Isn't Madarame coming home soon? On top of that, even if Mona's able to unlock the door, how's he gonna show it to Madarame? And then even if they do show it open, any normal person would just close it right up again. Doesn't that mean we only got a few seconds to get in? To be blunt, won't it be a miracle if this works?
Yes. So let's just wait and see.
Yeah. It's almost time.
Please, can you just wait and...
What's past here?
That's...
Just want to point this out. She had her school clothes on just a moment ago. Now she's got this on, and she had all that up before. How many outfits do you have on? Do I really want to know the answer to that question? Probably not.
So the door Mona mentioned is up ahead.
I keep telling you, you can't!
You're still not done? It's hard to do this with cat paws.
Is something the matter?
Oh, so, what is this room?
It's a storage area for old paintings.
Storage. Hey, Kitagawa-kun, why don't we do it in here? I won't be embarrassed if we go somewhere nobody can find us.
Only Sensei can go in there.
Please, I want to be alone with you. Somewhere like quiet. You know, where won't get interrupted.
Is he really going to buy that terrible act? Stay focused.
Hmm?
Oh, it's just so frustrating that my feelings aren't getting through to you. Kitagawa-kun, do you not like girls like me?
No, that's not true.
How is that working on him?
Please, we can continue this inside.
Sure. I mean, no, we can't go in there. It's locked anyway, so...
Fine. This is too embarrassing. I'm leaving.
But...
Let's just do it in here, okay?
what do I do? I'm home. Sensei!
Yusuke?
All right, it's open.
Convenient timing.
Huh?
What are you doing there?
It's not what it looks like. What?
Not in there!
Nothing's happening. I wonder what's... It's off! They seriously did it!
They did. How it worked out, I have no idea, but that's amazing.
Yeah, for real. Let's go.
So we can continue on. It's just me and Ryushi at the moment. I do want to make sure I've got a certain persona attached up to me at the moment. Yep. And let's go.
All right.
So, control room. Well, shouldn't be too bad. It is just the two of us, but it's it's Ryushi and Joker. Let's kick some tail.
Yeah.
Small issue though. There's no cover. That enemy can plain see us. They saw us come in. There's no jumping on this one. So let's see if it leaves. Yeah. We've got to just go for it, really. There's no other way around it. You cannot get the jump on this enemy. You cannot get an ambush. You run in and you fight.
Sorry.
So the two of us against this.
They got past the security system? You cannot go any further. You are trespassing on Lord Madarame's territory.
You guys ain't got nothing on us. I'm more scared of screwing up and having On yell at me.
Actually, yeah, that definitely sounds more terrifying. So the security shadow.
Come, some other way.
It's really not too bad. I believe it's weak against fire. And yeah, we're not going to talk to it because you don't get anything from this one. And it actually, this is a mini boss. So all out attack. Skullcracker. That's not great. You're actually confused. So let's argue. Since Joker's the only one, we can't actually get any more out of that. So, yep, let's argue again. The other thing that it does is that this is why I had on a Meraki, I think that's the name, equipped, because Null's darkness attacks. Pretty much all that Security Shadow will do from now on, because it's low health, is that particular skill. Nothing else. So let's just finish the fight. $2,000, 205 experience, 5,000 money, not too bad. And a level 4 Yuji. And Rampage as well, excellent. Level 21 will be Mazio. Rampage was actually the one I was aiming for him, so that's good to see. That one wasn't too bad. Luckily, I knew its sort of weakness in advance. I think the only thing it is weak to is fire. I think everything else it's neutral against, except maybe the darkness attacks.
Takamaki-san, this is bad.
Are these the lights?
What the...
Sayori. More than one as well.
Isn't this Sayuri? Why are there so many of them?
I have no idea.
Get out!
Sensei, what is the meaning of this?
Suppose I can't keep quiet now that you've seen this. Truth be told, I'm in severe debt. I handmade these Sayuri copies and have been selling them through a special connection of mine.
But why?
The real Sayuri was stolen by one of my pupils long ago. I assume they begrudged my strictness. That moment was quite a shock for me. Since then, I've been mired in a terrible artist block. Because of this distress, some of my pupils handed their ideas over to me from time to time. I knew I couldn't keep that up, so I attempted to recreate the Sayuri a number of times. However, it resulted in nothing more than replicas. That's when someone came to buy the paintings, knowing, well, they weren't original. It's all my fault. I couldn't pay the price of being famous. As expectations for me rose, it reached a point where I had no choice but to keep making them. I needed money to further your talents. I ask that you please forgive your cowardly teacher.
Please, don't.
Hold on, something doesn't add up. If the original painting got stolen, how did you make copies of it?
I happened to find a finely detailed photograph of it in an art book.
So you managed to sell copies of a photo of the original? I'm not sure how this works, but don't people who buy paintings generally have a keen eye for the fine arts? This sounds like a lie to me.
What would you know?
Something just doesn't feel right.
Lady On! This one seems different.
Sayuri. This is the real Sayuri. But you just said a moment ago that it was stolen.
That's a replica.
No, it's nothing of the sort. This painting kept me going. It's the reason I made it this far. Sensei, don't tell me.
It's fake. Yes, a counterfeit. I heard there was a counterfeit spreading around, so I bought it.
So you're telling me the actual artist behind the painting bought a counterfeit? That's pushing it.
You're lying, Sensei. Please, just tell us the truth.
You too? I've reported you to my private security company.
What?
I had it set up to deal with some problematic paparazzi, but I never thought it'd come in so handy.
Please, wait. Let's talk about this.
Talk all you want to the police. That includes you, Yusuke.
Lady On, let's run!
A cat! Where did it... There's no point. They'll be here within 2 minutes.
Takamaki-san!
Luckily, we've got a place where they can't go.
Yeah, let's go.
So, now that they're on the run, let's go do what we came for. Or do what we came to do. Which isn't go that way. Actually, I don't think we can go any further than this. I think we usually will actually stop us.
Come on, man.
Yeah, we can't even get to that over there. We'll be there eventually though. We've got this room over here first.
Hey, look.
And, well, security room. Let's turn off the security.
All right.
And get out of here.
Whoa.
Because, well, we've been found.
All right. I hope those two managed to get away.
I'm sure they'll be fine. As in, right here.
I thought I was gonna die. Hey, will you let go already? Oh no, I didn't mean to push him so hard. Are you okay? Wake up!
Who are you all?
Calm down, Kitagawa-kun. It's me.
Takamaki-san. That means you two are... I don't recall ever seeing this cat costume before, though. What is this place?
We're inside Madarame's heart.
Inside Sensei's heart? I'm sorry, Takamaki-san, but are you sure you're feeling okay?
She ain't lying. This is what that bastard truly feels. He's nothing but a greed-filled money grubber.
Enough of this rubbish!
Kitagawa-kun, didn't it cross your mind that something wasn't right about Madarame?
That's...
You may not want to believe it, but this is another reality as viewed through Madarame's eyes. This is his true nature.
This repulsive world? Just who are all of you?
I guess you could say we're a group that changes the hearts of rotten crooks.
If everything you say is true, then the Sensei I know doesn't exist.
You gotta snap out of it.
Still, he has kept me safe these past 10 years. My gratitude for that won't just disappear.
You're gonna forgive him? At this rate, you'll...
Are you okay?
I'm trying to be rational about this, but my emotions are overwhelming me.
Sorry, but we don't have time to dawdle. The security level's gone through the roof. We need to get out of here at once.
Yeah, remember, Yusuke is not a persona user. He's at great risk of the shadows at this moment in time. We've got the armor of the persona. He doesn't.
No, it's all right.
We need to get out of here. That said, we have an amateur with us now. Let's try to avoid fighting as much as possible.
Yeah, he's with us. We can't do... luckily, we don't actually get into any fights.
So this is inside of Sensei's heart?
Doesn't mean that he doesn't see the surroundings, though. This might be a shock to him, even more than the actual view of the palace.
A vain museum such as this?
Think about it. He might even recognize a couple of these pictures and a couple of the people in the picture. Yeah, there are no enemies spawning on us. They are just, we are literally walking back, trying to evade the security and escape the palace.
This painting!
Do you recognize it? We were thinking these might be his past pupils or something.
But why are there paintings of them here?
Technically, those aren't actually paintings. They're the pupils themselves.
Madarame saw them as objects, so that's what they are in here. Oh, and we found yours too.
We'll talk more later. For now, let's get out of here.
Yeah. Speaking of his own portrait, isn't that in the next room? Yeah, let's get out of here.
The exit is right there!
Who is it? What the?
I think we've got our first view of the Shadow Madarame. Just as gaudy as his palace.
Talk about bullshit clothes. First a king, now some kind of shogun.
Welcome to the Museum of the Master Artist, Madarame!
Huh? Sensei? Is that you? That attire?
Disgusting.
This is all one big lie, isn't it?
My usual ragged attire is nothing but an act. Besides a famous person living in that shack, I have another home. Under a mistress's name, of course.
Yeah. Did you really think that shack was everything that he had? With all the lies that he said? Not really surprised. Almost impressed.
Such insincerity.
If the Sayuri was stolen, why was it in the storage room? And if you had the real one, why make copies? If it's really you, Sensei, please tell me.
Foolish child, you still don't see? Painting being stolen was just a false rumor I spread. It was all a perfectly calculated staging.
What do you mean?
Let me see. How does this sound? I found the real painting, but it can't go public. You can have it for a special price, though. Ha ha! How's that for preferential treatment? Art snobs will eat it up and pay good cash at that.
No.
The value of art is purely illusion. What's the matter with providing that illusion to eager customers? Though I doubt a brat like you would ever come up with such a brilliant scheme.
You keep going on and on about money this, money that. No wonder you ended up with this disgusting museum.
You're supposed to be an artist, right? Aren't you ashamed of plagiarizing other people's work?
Art is nothing but a tool. A tool to gain money and fame. You helped me greatly as well, Yusuke.
God, pisses me off. That's your teacher.
But what about the people who believe in you? who think you're a master artist.
I'll tell you this alone, Yusuke. If you wish to succeed in this world, I'd advise you don't rise against me. Do you believe anyone could find success with my objection holding them down?
To think I was under the care of this wretched man.
You thought I took you in out of the goodness in my heart? Plucking talented yet troubled artists allows me to find promising pupils and take their ideas. After all, it's much easier to steal the futures of children who can't fight back.
I can't believe this.
Livestock are killed for their hide and meat. This is no different, you fool. But I tire of this little chat. It's time that
You are unforgivable. It doesn't matter who you are. I won't forgive you.
Oh,
So, you repay my keeping you around for all these years with ingratitude? You damn brat! Then, dispose of these thieves!
about Yusuke not being a persona user.
Huh?
It seems the truth is stranger than fiction, huh?
Kitagawa-kun?
I wanted to believe it wasn't true. I had clouded my vision for so long. My eyes were truly blind. Blind and unable to see the true self behind this one horrible man.
Yeah, let's change that, shall we?
Have you finally come to your senses? How foolishly you averted your eyes from the truth. A deplorable imitation you detect. Lest you part from that aspect of yourself. Let us now forge a contract. I am thou, thou art I. The world is filled with both beauty and vice. It is time you teach people which is which. Very well. Come. Goemon! A breathtaking sight. Imitations they may be, but together they make a fine spectacle. Though the flowers of evil blossom, be it known, abominations are fated to perish!
Whoa, this is impressive!
Who do you think you are? The price for your insolence will be death. Where are my guards? Kill them all!
The children who adored you as father. The prospects of your pupils. How many did you trample upon? How many dreams did you exchange for riches? No matter what it takes, I will bring you to justice!
Better not run away now,
Same goes to you.
because I think we found our forgery. And it is not Yusuke.
You are in the presence of Lord Madarame! On your knees, intruders!
I learned much from you, Madarame. In order to see authenticity, one must be dispassionately realistic. With Goemon by my side, I can now ascertain your true self without any reservations.
So the embittered blacksmith, and he's come with a few foolish monks. Fun thing about the foolish monks, they're ice vulnerable. Also, Goemon is, well, ice-based. Slightly increase allies' chance to avoid physical attacks. That's actually quite nice.
Goemon, strike!
The enemy's dead.
Let's go.
I don't believe the embittered blacksmith is actually weak against ice.
Let's go. Goemon!
We're going to try it, but I don't believe it is.
Shadow's weaknesses.
And if I remember correctly, these ones are wind-based, so pretty much don't use wind. One of the reasons why Morgana is out of this at the moment. Let's try it. No, not weak against it. Yes, please. Yay for Goemon's trait. I think that's actually stopping these attacks more than anything else. Miragi, please. Yeah, I don't think this thing is... I think this is normally weak to ice, but because it's a mini-boss here, we aren't dealing with that at the moment. I do want to heal up Ryuji though.
Let's go.
Giant Slice. And Palimpa, please. Oh, you block confusion. How about sleep? Okay, so status effects aren't really working here. Rampage. This really isn't worth it at this moment in time. It's worth it when there's more than one enemy. So we're not going to use it, but all foes 1 to 3 times would have been a good starter. Headbutt though is our choice. I will take a critical because that means I can get a free all-out attack. Since I can't do that with any normal attacks at the moment, that is a little bit of extra damage. So we're just going to continue with this. Really now? I'll take a couple of criticals. I'll take 2 extra all-out attacks. Because that means fight over. Amanuu's make it to level, and so does Arn. Nocturnal Flash, medium chance of dizzy to all foes. That would have been okay in that fight. I'm not too sure if he blocks that, but dizzy makes it harder to hit or dodge enemies. Oh yeah, you've only just awoken. You're going to be really weak right now, aren't you, Yusuke? I don't think we should push things. I think we should get out of here.
Yusuke, you've just thrown your bright future down the drain. I'll destroy every chance you've ever had of becoming an artist. Nagarame! You'll forever rue the day you dared defy me.
Get back here.
Kitagawa-kun!
Why can't I move?
Listen, you're totally drained. You can't do much even if you wanted to.
What a disgrace I am.
Come on, just listen to her.
You've known for quite some time, haven't you?
I'm no fool. Strange people have been coming by for years. And the plagiarism was an everyday affair. But who would want to admit that the man they owed their life to was doing such terrible things?
Why didn't you leave, Kitagawa-kun?
Well, he is the one who painted the Sayuri. On top of that, I owe him a great debt.
You mean because he raised you?
I never knew my father. I was told my mother raised me by herself, but she died in an accident when I was 3. That's when Sensei took me in. I heard he helped my mother while she was still alive.
Heard?
To be honest, I don't remember much about my mother either. I did everything I could for Sensei. I thought of him as a father. But he changed. To think he would treat the Sayuri, the very foundation of his art, like that.
A lot's happened to you, huh?
When you had mentioned plagiarism, deep down, I knew you were right. That's why I so vehemently denied you. I was simply running from the truth. I'm sorry.
Really? You had reasons. Not right in the end, but sometimes people are blinded. It's understandable.
I'm grateful for the chance to face what I have been denying all this time.
You're way too serious, man. That's why you're always getting stuck in your own head. Look at me. I just go with the flow.
For real.
What are you going to do now?
I don't know.
We can't help the fact that Madarame's gone and changed. But we can change his heart. We'll make him pay for his crimes.
That reminds me. You mentioned something about that change of heart earlier.
Have you heard the rumors? The ones about the phantom thieves that steal hearts?
Don't tell me.
Oh, crap!
We'll talk later. We need to scram.
When did my clothes change?
You just noticed that now?
We've got more important things to worry about right now, Yusuke. Like leaving.
Save it for after. Let's go!
I see. And because of that, this PE teacher's had a change of heart. Phantom thieves who steal hearts. To think they truly exist.
Well, we are right in front of you.
Indeed. I have to believe your words, especially after seeing a world like that. So, your plan with Madarame-sensei, with Madarame, is to force a change of heart, correct? Let me join, as a member of the Phantom Thieves. Had I faced reality sooner, this may have been avoided. I must put an end to this, for the sake of the others whose futures as artists were robbed as well. That is the most civil thing I can do for the man who was, in some manner, my father.
Civil, huh?
Sounds fine to me. We're gonna deal with Madarame anyways.
He may have a mental shutdown if we screw up. We have ways to prevent that, but they aren't fail-safe. Remember how we mentioned this on our way here?
Madarame is a man who has the art world under his thumb. He has connections to many organizations. If someone like me raises my voice, it'll only be snubbed out. We have no option but this.
Kitagawa-kun.
It's a deal then.
We have a new member in the Phantom Thieves now. I hope we get along, Yusuke.
You better not slow us down.
I'll do my best.
Oh, he won't slow us down. He's got some very interesting skills to give to us. But, yeah.
So that was all a plan. Well, that's quite daring, Takamaki-san.
It wasn't my idea, it was theirs!
What else were we supposed to do? It's his fault for going on and on about the nude modeling thing.
I haven't given up on that yet, though.
Give it up! Oh, that reminds me. I wonder what's going on with the real Madarame. Yusuke and I were in a pretty tight situation.
Actually, I contacted him before we came here. He believes that I continued pursuing Takamaki-san. And, just as you all explained, it appears he knows nothing about his shadow.
What did he say?
He was complaining to the security company how they couldn't even catch one high school girl. However, He's still furious about it, and said that he's going to take legal action against everyone.
Talk about being completely on guard.
Legal action? He's acting way too desperate. Maybe he still has more secrets.
If he were to act, it'd be after the exhibit is over. Any scandal during the show would be his loss.
Right when I think the talk about being a nude model is over, this happens?
We'll have to force a change of heart before then, if we're to dodge this legal action thing. Looks like our plan must be accomplished while the exhibit is still open.
So nothing
By
changes.
the way, what is this?
Huh? A cat.
But it's talking.
You have a problem with that?
No, not really.
Why not?
He's just on a different wavelength than other people.
Do you wish to draw me? You better bring out the best of me in that case. Hey, don't touch me like...
I was thinking of ordering some black bean jelly.
I bet he got that idea from a black cat.
Oh! I didn't bring any money.
Never mind. He's just weird.
A little bit, but we'll be making use of his skills a great deal.
Hey.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
No, no, no.
It is a bit problematic, isn't it? Which means the school's going to be in a sort of an issue. Which brings it back to us. Yeah, we want this to be sorted.
We just need to change his heart before he presses charges. Try to focus on that problem for now.
So time frame hasn't changed. We've still got 15 days. The goal hasn't changed. We still need to steal Madarame's heart. However, we do have one additional extra. Yusuke is a part of our team now. And will be for the foreseeable future. Next time, we'll be doing stuff. Don't know yet what exactly, but I've got a couple of ideas and I think I'm good for the next couple of days, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Until then, have a wonderful day, have lots of fun. Goodbye.